On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Fascinate.
To attract and hold the attention of someone deeply and irresistibly.
Examples:
Fascinate the public. Fascinate the young. The magic tricks fascinated the children.
Tuna.
A large fish of the mackerel family, found in warm seas, commonly used for commercial and sport fishing and as a food source for humans and other animals.
Examples:
Tuna steak. Canned tuna. I made a tuna sandwich for lunch today.
Bony.
Characterized by a prominent, visible bone structure, lacking flesh or muscle, thin, scrawny.
Examples:
Bony fingers. Bony structure. She complained of a bony lump on her ankle that made walking difficult.
Endothermic.
Also endothermal, relating to a process or reaction that absorbs heat energy from its surroundings, characterized by the ability to generate and maintain internal body heat, as seen in mammals and birds.
Examples:
Endothermic animals. Endothermic process. The endothermic reaction absorbed heat from the surroundings.
Mammal.
Any animal of which the female gives birth to live young, not eggs, and feeds her young on milk from her own body.
Examples:
A primitive mammal. A sort of mammal. Marine mammal populations are declining worldwide due to ocean pollution.
Streamline.
To simplify or make more efficient by eliminating unnecessary parts or steps.
Examples:
Streamline administrative activities. Streamline workflow. The government plans to streamline the tax collection process to make it more efficient.
Pectoral.
Relating to or located in the chest area, particularly the muscles or organs of the chest, relating to the breast or chest.
Examples:
Pectoral cross. Pectoral fins. The athlete wore a pectoral muscle brace to protect his injured chest muscle.
Lunar.
Of or pertaining to the moon.
Examples:
Lunar crater. Lunar surface. Ancient people felt mystified by the patterns on the lunar surface.
Revered.
Highly respected or admired, often because of moral or spiritual qualities.
Examples:
Revered figure. The most revered president. The revered teacher was loved by her students.
Demise.
Death or the end of something.
Examples:
Demise of bureaucracy. Meet their demise. The sudden demise of the king was a shock to everyone and threw the kingdom into chaos.
Delectable.
Highly pleasing and enjoyable to taste or experience.
Examples:
delectable dish, delectable chocolate. The delectable aroma of freshly baked cookies filled the house.
Bycatch.
The unintentional capture of non-target species in fishing or harvesting operations, often resulting in their injury or death.
Examples:
reduce bycatch, sustainable bycatch. The fishermen were careful to avoid bycatch while fishing for tuna in the ocean.
Marlin.
A large game fish with a long bill or snout, usually found in tropical and subtropical oceans.
Examples:
marlin fishing, marlin steak. The fisherman reeled in a massive marlin after a long and challenging fight.
Albatross.
A large, oceanic seabird with long wings and webbed feet, known for its impressive ability to fly long distances, including circumnavigating the globe, and for its association in popular culture with bad luck or misfortune. Of golf, a specific scoring achievement that is rarer than a birdie or an eagle, used when a player completes a hole in 3 strokes under par.
Examples:
albatross on the par 5 hole, albatross migration. The researcher spotted a majestic albatross gliding effortlessly over the ocean.
Oceanography.
The scientific study of oceans and other bodies of saltwater, including their physical, chemical, and biological characteristics, as well as their interactions with the atmosphere and land.
Examples:
oceanography data, oceanography expedition. The Oceanography Research Center is dedicated to studying the impacts of climate change on the ocean's ecosystem.
Upwell.
To rise to the surface, particularly in the case of fluids like water, gas, or magma.
Examples:
emotions begin to upwell. Upwell from the cracks. Nutrients upwell from the ocean depths during the seasonal shifts, leading to a bloom of marine life.
Dedicate.
To give all of your energy, time, etc., entirely to a specific person, activity, or cause, to set apart for a particular purpose or use.
Examples:
dedicate a few hours. Dedicate a chapter to the subject. He dedicated his life to helping others.
Sunrise.
The time in the morning when the sun first appears in the sky.
Examples:
beautiful sunrise. High technology sunrise industries. I got up early to watch the sunrise at the summit.
Sliver.
A small, thin, narrow piece or fragment of something, often characterized by its length or its sharpness or thinness, a small portion or amount of something, often used in a metaphorical sense to describe a trace or a hint of something.
Examples:
Sliver of wood, sliver of metal. I had to be careful not to step on a sliver of glass on the floor.
Veil.
A piece of fine cloth worn by women to cover or conceal the face. Verb, to cover, conceal, or obscure.
Examples:
Veil of mystery. Veil her face. He lifted her veil with both hands.
Pelagic.
Relating to or inhabiting the open ocean, specifically referring to marine organisms that live or swim in the upper layers of the water column rather than close to the shore or sea floor.
Examples:
Pelagic species. Pelagic zone. Seabirds like albatrosses are well adapted to life in the pelagic environment.
Ceaseless.
Without stopping, pausing, or resting, persistent and unending.
Examples:
Ceaseless rain. Ceaseless chatter. The ceaseless noise from the construction site kept me up all night.
Captivity.
The situation in which a person or animal is kept in prison or a space that they cannot escape from.
Examples:
Escape from captivity. Animals in captivity in the zoo. Pandas rarely breed in captivity.
Husbandry.
The care, management, and cultivation of plants, animals, or other resources to obtain productive or profitable outcomes. The practice of tending to and responsibly using natural resources.
Examples:
Traditional husbandry. Sustainable husbandry. The government is planning to promote modern husbandry practices in the poultry industry.
Whisper.
To speak very quietly to somebody using the breath rather than the voice so that only those close to you can hear you.
Examples:
Answer in a whisper. The whisper of the leaves. He took me aside and whispered in my ear.
Chuck.
To throw something carelessly or casually, to get rid of something or someone.
Examples:
Chuck the ball across the yard. Chuck my job. I will chuck these old shoes in the trash and buy a new pair.
Envelope.
To surround and cover completely, to encase.
Examples:
Envelop the whole world. Envelop her in a bear hug. The fog enveloped the city, making it difficult to see.
Treadmill.
A piece of exercise equipment consisting of a moving belt on which the user walks, jogs, or runs in place, a monotonous, repetitive task or activity that feels like it is going nowhere, much like a person walking on a treadmill.
Examples:
Treadmill workout. Nonstop treadmill. I like to watch TV while running on the treadmill to pass the time.
Flume.
A narrow channel or passage through which water flows, often built for transportation or hydroelectric power generation, a water slide in an amusement park or water park.
Examples:
Flume system. River flume. The water park features a thrilling flume ride that sends you down a twisting slide.
Gill.
A respiratory organ of fish and some other aquatic animals that extracts dissolved oxygen from water and excretes carbon dioxide.
Examples:
Gill slits. Gill apparatus. The fish's gills are necessary for extracting oxygen from the water.
Stalk.
To follow or track someone or something closely and quietly, usually to cause harm or surveillance, to move slowly and quietly to avoid detection. Noun, the main stem of a plant that supports leaves, flowers, and fruit, the stem or main axis of a support structure or framework.
Examples:
Stalk of celery. Stalk from the room. The hunter quietly stalked the deer for hours before taking the shot.
Flick.
To make a sudden sharp movement or hit something quickly with a sharp movement.
Examples:
Flicker candle. Flick through pages. He flicked the light switch, and the room was illuminated.
Detach.
To separate or disjoin something from something else, to disengage.
Examples:
Detach a ticket from its stub. Detach you from the matter. She detached the trailer from the truck before driving away.
Recapture.
To take back control or possession of something.
Examples:
Recapture prisoner. Recapture territory. The company launched a campaign to recapture lost market share.
Mucus.
A slimy liquid produced inside the nose and other body parts for lubrication, protection, etc.
Examples:
Airway mucus. Nasal mucus. When the body temperature drops, mucus secretion fails.
Gulf.
A large ocean inlet or deep bay that is partially enclosed by land.
Examples:
Gulf War. Gulf Stream. The Gulf of Mexico is a body of water in the southern United States.
Forage.
To search or hunt for food, provisions, or other necessities. To scavenge or seek out resources in a determined or systematic manner.
Examples:
Forage for food. Forage for information. She would forage through her massive handbag every morning to find her keys.
Astronomical.
Relating to astronomy or the study of celestial bodies and phenomena, very large or immense in scale or magnitude.
Examples:
Astronomical observation. Astronomical numbers. The cost of the new equipment was astronomical and beyond the company's budget.
Posit.
To suggest or accept something as fact or as a basis for argument or consideration.
Examples:
Posit the existence of life after death. Posit the premise. We should posit several hypotheses to discuss the matter.
Spawn.
To lay eggs or to produce offspring, to cause something to develop.
Examples:
Spawn in spring. Spawn a new concept. The salmon swims upstream to spawn in the place they were released.
Forthright.
Direct and honest in speech or action, straightforward, frank.
Examples:
Forthright manner. Forthright statement. She appreciated his forthright approach to the sensitive topic.
Overfishing.
The removal of too many fish from a body of water, causing a decline in population levels and harm to the ecosystem.
Examples:
Overfishing crisis. Overfishing ban. The ocean's ecosystem is being threatened by overfishing, causing many species to become endangered.
Numb.
Unable to feel physical sensation and movement, not showing human feeling or sensitivity.
Examples:
Numb with cold. A numb mind. My left arm became numb.
Predator.
An animal whose natural behavior is to prey on others.
Examples:
Apex predator. Sexual predators. The native South American animals were in danger because of the predator's arrival.
Pup.
A young dog, seal, or other animals.
Examples:
Pup company. Playful pup. The little pup was so cute, with big, floppy ears and a wagging tail.
Critter.
A small or unimportant creature or animal, often used in a familiar or affectionate way.
Examples:
Cute critter. Wild critter. During their camping trip, the kids were excited to go critter hunting in the woods.
Unthinkable.
Too unlikely or shocking to imagine or accept.
Examples:
An unthinkable coincidence. In unthinkable trouble. That accident was something unthinkable with my long experience.
Rehearse.
To practice or repeat something, such as a performance, speech, or action, to prepare for an event or to improve one's skills, to go through the motions of a planned activity before executing it.
Examples:
rehearse an opera, rehearse a speech. The actors needed to rehearse their lines before the performance.
Slough.
To shed or cast off a dead layer of skin, tissue, or surface, to discard or get rid of something unwanted or unnecessary. Noun, marshy areas or wetlands.
Examples:
slew off his responsibilities. Salt marsh slough. Exfoliating treatments help to slough off dead skin, revealing a fresher complexion underneath.
Nautical.
Relating to ships, navigation, or sailors, pertaining to the sea or maritime activities, characteristic of or associated with the world of sailing or seafaring.
Examples:
nautical theme, nautical design. The sailor told tales of his nautical adventures on the high seas.
Herculean.
Requiring great strength, effort, or endurance, of or relating to the legendary strength of the ancient Greek hero Hercules.
Examples:
Herculean effort. Make Herculean progress. Completing this project in such a short amount of time will be a Herculean task.
Encore.
A performance or piece of music, typically a repetition of the final section of a concert, given in response to an enthusiastic request from the audience, a demand or request for repeated performance or repetition of something.
Examples:
standing ovation encore. Musical encore. After their final song, the band was called back on stage for an encore performance.
Captivate.
To attract and hold the attention or interest of.
Examples:
captivate public sentiment. Captivate the mind. The magician captivated the audience with his illusions.
Visualize.
To form a mental image or concept of something, to make something visible.
Examples:
visualize data. Visualize flying through space. She tried to visualize the layout of the new house in her mind.
Bathymetry.
The study or measurement of the depth and topography of underwater areas, particularly the ocean floor.
Examples:
high-resolution bathymetry. Bathymetry data. The bathymetry of the ocean floor can help scientists understand underwater topography.
App.
Abbreviation for application, software designed to run on smartphones and other mobile devices or inside a web browser on a PC.
Examples:
killer app. Cannot log into the app. The discovery of a critical bug caused the company to delay the app's release.
Excite.
To make someone feel suddenly enthusiastic or eager.
Examples:
Excite the crowd. Excite rebellion. The news of her promotion excited her.
Smartphone.
A mobile phone that functions as a computer and connects to the internet.
Examples:
Smartphone app developer. Smartphone addict. Internet traffic volumes have increased significantly with the advent of smartphones.